Hi, my name is Evangelist C, and I like to say I come on 1440 Radio at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the name of my ministry is called Praise Time Ministry. And I would like to tell you something that the Lord laid on my heart to tell you. In the year 2001, I reported some activities going on to the government, and nobody took into taking any investigation, and when they did investigate it, it was too late to even investigate it. And also I reported the day before 9/11. I called them up and reported some more activities that I had seen, and they still ignored it and called. And they looked at me like I'm a crazy woman, and called me like I was running around here asking my relatives and friends, and nobody even came to talk to me about it. And when I went to talk to them about it, they laughed in my face and joked about it, like who would want to come in, who would want to get with me? Why would the man want to get with me? Like he said, why would Osama want to get with you? And you must be his girlfriend. How do you know all this information? They said, you must be his girlfriend. I said, no, I'm not his girlfriend. At the time, I didn't realize that I had knew him, but it was a fact. Well, anyway, so I reported the activities to it. I reported on the activities that occurred, I think, between January and February when I first started my nutrition class over there at the Wayne Community College or the Greenfield campus. I was coming home, and several times, each time I was coming home on the bus, catching the Joy Road bus, I see activities like Arab men getting in vans, getting in and out of vans, getting in cars, getting into limos, getting out of limos, and I seen women coming from the temple, them going to the temple, coming back from the temple, getting in the cars, packages being taken out of trucks and putting into vans, and packages being taken out of limos and put into vans, and now some of them packages with clothes and books and stuff that these men were receiving. I seen it, and there was a lot of people that was getting men that I was looking and watching, and that was in all these activities. There was Arab men. So I called the FBI, and then this man came up to me. He said, Osama bin Laden said you was welcome to come to the temple and listen to him talk. I said, who is Osama bin Laden? I didn't really know, like I remembered him then, but I was like, who is Osama? And then he said, Osama, the great American speaker. I said, he's an American speaker, and he's speaking on the Western world. I was like, what? Will you go ahead and listen to Osama and to tell you this Osama and tell you about the Western world? And then a lot of people. Then not only that, I had one time I had to run for these men for my life. They started to come after me because this man named Osama wanted me, and they was coming to get me, and I ran for the bus, and he said the first time you run, second time you run, then you free. Then he said the third time, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to get you for good. And that's what he said. And he said, don't think just because you're in America that I can't get you. And that's what he told me. And then before 9/11, I see a lot of Arabs packing up and going back home, and I was like, where's all these Arab people going back home? And they said they had to leave that day. They said they had to get up out of this country that day. So I called the FBI. I told them, madam, we can't investigate every time Arabs want to go back home to their country. I said, but they said that they had to leave or get out of this country today, and that they had, because they don't want to be here for tomorrow. And I told him that. He said, well, miss, we can't investigate. I'm going to put it on my administrator's desk. And then I said, but maybe tomorrow is going to be too late. And the man said, what you mean it's going to be too late? I said, I don't know, but I got a feeling something's going to happen, but at least you can let them know. And that's all I had to tell you. And because I may not be able to tell you this again. And that's why I'm letting you know.